So this week has been a little bit lighter volume. Working on some 1 rep maxes for the day. Kind of listening to my body, as you should too, with your training. Body's been a little bit beat up going into the final weekend of baseball, and then we'll start ramping back up after that. So not doing I did sprints this morning, did a few fly 10s, that's about it. Again, I don't always do a ton of sprints anyway, especially when we're going flies. But again, I think at three full on ones, a few built-in ones, but 3 full reps at that. Gonna go do jumps later. I'm gonna go play basketball a little bit later and do my jumps there. So we'll do some jumps and try and touch the rim. Those max effort jumps. Again, not a ton of volume there. But with lifting, belt squat, taking some pressure, not doing a lot of compression either. Did heavy deadlifts on Monday, so we're gonna go decompress with not a lot of compression with the decompress with the belt squat. So we're working up to a heavy set of 1 here. Then we're gonna do some RDLs and a lot of iso holds. So again, kind of still training hard with intent and engagement, but just that intent is driving not as much on the volume. I mean, I'm not huge, I don't always do a ton of volume anyway with lifting, because lifting is kind of taking a backseat to the more athletic stuff. But just hitting some basic movements today, belt squat, RDLs coming up, and then some iso holds. And we'll get into that, so you'll see that here coming up. But that's what we have for today, as some poster falls off my wall. But yeah, so check it out. Here we go. Back inside, we're gonna hit our iso, kind of finish off this kind of, call it, I guess, a little bit restorative with the iso, but you're gonna build strength, you're gonna help tendon health, help the muscles, help the joints. That's why I really like iso holds, longer duration ones. But we're gonna start with leg extension iso holds. Great for knee health, tendons in there. I got these from Jake Tura's Jumper's Knee Protocol when I had some knee issues in the past. Still do them every now and then, just to keep the knees feeling good. But yeah, so I use the glute ham or reverse hyper. So you'll be able to see it here. Just put my leg in, extend against the weight, so the weight's pulling back, but you're forcing it. So we're gonna go 30 seconds each leg. Do a few sets of these, then we'll get into some different isos. So here we go. Foot in the strap here, and just make sure it's where you want it. Again, this is the best setup. If you have a machine, that's probably better, but I don't have a machine, so I make do with what I have. So just extend it out and hold it. So we're just gonna alternate back and forth. I'm actually gonna turn the camera off now so I can actually time it. I was counting that, so I don't know, probably was a little off. Usually when you count, you don't actually time, you go faster. So I'm gonna time so I actually get 30 seconds. So we'll be back once we get to the next exercise.